How many years of education you got?
High school diploma.
High school? Just 12 years. Are you, so what I want you to do, I want you to read these. I want you to read this, all right? When you read each one of these, I want you to put your initials right here beside each one, saying that you understand what you read, all right? And if you agree with that, all this is your Miranda rights, all right? If you agree with it and you're willing to talk to me, I want you to sign and date right here.
Okay.
All right?
Mayor, for time and date.
I'm not answering no questions or nothing. I'm just gonna let you put me in jail. I ain't doing nothing else.
Well, I just need you to sign, initial these to say you.
Just put me in jail.
That's fine. Just initial that he refused it all.
Yeah, because I don't understand what's going on.
I've explained to you what's going on. You're under arrest for DUI controlled substance. Okay? So what you're doing here was reading your rights so you could take some more tests so he could tell you if what I did on the street was correct. But if you don't want to answer anything, that's fine. We'll put you in jail and be done with it.
So in other words, what I do now, he's gonna agree that you did the correct same thing on the, in other words,
He will either agree with me or he will say.
in other words, it's almost agreed that I'm gonna fail the same test twice.
So
Is that what you're saying?
No.
So it's not pass or fail.
That's what I'm,
This is a controlled area. This is a controlled environment.
right.
All right.
I
So
understand that.
what he saw out there may not be what I see here.
Exactly.
And what happens if you don't see what he saw out there and you say, I'm okay and I can go home?
Well,
You're
you
not
still be arrested, but when it comes to court, my testimony will stand as a backup to you. It'll help you, your case, and help you get tossed out.
Or if you agree with him that you saw the same thing, then that's gonna hurt me more.
It could.
Right, so I'm not doing it because it could hurt me more.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty
Well, that's
sure
fine.
you're gonna stick with him, you're gonna agree with him.
That's not how this works.
So
Yeah.
everything we do is on camera and all
I
of
know.
these tests are standardized.
It don't mean
They're
you'll
not-
show it.
Yeah, they'll absolutely show it. What they're,
Because every time I go to court, I'm always guilty when it
what
comes
these
against
tests
you
are
guys.
designed to do is to show signs of impairment, okay? Which on the street, you showed me every sign of impairment, okay? In here, what he's telling you is it could be different because now we're in a controlled environment.
Can I have a glass of water first? Because my mouth is dry.
You can't have a glass of water until after we decide whether you're gonna do them or not because you have to give a breath sample if you're gonna do them.
Can I just give the breath sample?
Your breath sample is gonna tell us it's nothing because I don't think you're drinking.
Well, I'll do
And
the
if you
breath
did drink,
sample,
it's
but
not
the
gonna
other
be-
thing is gonna say I'm under influence no matter what. Give me a breath sample and a blood test, both.
Okay. You want to give a breath sample?
Yeah, I'll give the breath sample and heartbeat.
I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't do it unless he signs his Miranda rights.
Well, see, I don't understand. It's like I don't have no rights. Let me do the breath sample and prove I'm not under nothing. I'm gonna fail that. I'm nervous now. You know I can't. I'm not even talking right because you guys are making me nervous. Like I'm gonna be ganged up on. And you made a left on the red just like I did. Make sure the camera knows that. It's okay for you to make a left on the red.
My camera's running there to see it. Huh?
Yeah, but if I do it, and now because I'm nervous and everything, I'll take the breathalyzer. I'll prove to you I'm not under nothing.
That doesn't prove
Now
me
go
you're
out
not
there and
under nothing.
do a blood test and see if you can find opioids or whatever you're looking for. Look for heroin. Take my blood. Let's go ahead and get a needle.
Listen to me, okay?
Well, it's your word
What I'm
against
trying to
mine.
explain, what I'm trying to explain to you is you can be impaired on way more than just opioids and alcohol.
What else is there to?
Any kind of medication can impair you.
Well, you prove what medication on. I done told you I'm not on no illegal drugs.
I don't have
Doesn't
to
have to be
prove what
illegal.
medication you're on. All I'm here to do is prove that you're under the influence of a substance,
Right.
which in my opinion you are.
I agree.
Also-
I agree.
also what I'm trying to
you're
tell you
saying,
is-
I understand. I don't agree that I'm.
Also, what I'm
I'm
trying
under
to tell you
something.
is that me and Officer Reeves here aren't your typical officer on the street that make DUI arrests. We have been through extensive schooling for DUIs.
I understand
We are on
that.
the DUI task force. We have been through extensive schooling for drug recognition experts.
I understand this.
Okay, which means that we don't just make alcohol arrests, we make controlled substance arrests, we make marijuana, we make all kinds of arrests for DUIs,
I understand that.
okay?
I understand there's such things as driving
So-
like impaired, no matter what it could be. It's just not alcohol. It could be any kind of drug.
There you go, that's
If
right.
you're impaired, I understand this
Okay,
completely.
so, once again, this is completely up to you. Are you willing to take some more tests for him and get a blood draw, or do you just want to go back here and be done with it?
Well, the point is, if he proves me guilty the second time, now I'm going to court, and no matter what, you're both going to say I'm impaired, and
It's
the
not
judge
that-
is going to throw the book at me, and no matter what, it's like, what, you throw the
Okay,
book,
well,
what
that's
am I
fine. Well,
impaired
let's put
with?
handcuffs phone, let's go back here then.
Tell me what I'm doing. That's what I want to know.
Put your hands right behind your back,
I'm
please.
willing to do a breathalyzer.
Well, that's fine.
And I'm willing for you to take blood and see what I'm under, but I'm not impaired.
Okay, well, Reeves, if you wanna do blood, if you wanna do a voluntary consent to blood, you can do that.
Yeah, of course. I'll do blood and a breathalyzer. See what's in my system that I'm
Have
impaired
a seat,
with.
have a seat for me for a second, till he decides what he wants to do. It's not that deep, but if he's requesting, you wanna do it, I don't care.
Okay, that's fine.
Well, when I go to court, I want to show the judge, there's no alcohol and there's no drugs in my system, and you did both.
Well, that's fine.
I could do that, walk in front of my foot all day long, and you guys agree with each other.
No, that's not how it works. We have to make a call on what, if we think you're impaired, we have to make a call on a category. So if I just go what he says, I'm gonna get it wrong. So I'm basically trying to see.
I know my daughter's car's impounded, my daughter's in a hospital, I asked you to get my phone.
Okay.
They could be calling me right now and telling me they need to do surgery
Mr.
on my
Doty,
daughter,
can't have your
and you
phone-
guys don't care.
You can't have your phone when you're in jail.
You can have it with me, you could have it right there beside you, just see if it rings.
No, I'm
My
not
daughter's
keeping
in a
it on the
hospital,
phone.
and you guys could show some sympathy, compassion. All I ask you is hold the phone in case the hospital calls. That's not asking too much, and I don't even know where my phone is.
I'm assuming it's in your car, but I don't have it.
I ask you guys to grab it for me. And all I want to know right now is what's going on with my daughter, and I wish you guys would have grabbed my phone for me.
All right.
So please, hurry up, book me, and release me.
Well, you're gonna have at least a 12-hour hold.